some of us, we know, so even if 31st July they do crap, our bank will still extend it. Not because with the reason say, if the Adipa do not want to register, the point they say, the law doesn't allow anyone to close my SIM. Because SIM no me kotoa. There are terms and conditions. I was SIM no ho. And my telco have the responsibility to protect my SIM. So anything that goes wrong with my SIM, no, I can hold my telco responsible. So they know very well, say, if get mistake that they disconnect my SIM, when I sue them using what they have written on their own SIM card now, auto SIM card now.
There are rules and regulations.
The auto SIM card now. Something that many of us don't do. Auto SIM now use SIM pen not just say even o starter pack no. What do you call baby crap wa? But auto now can say all kind starter pack now. There are a lot of things that talks about the SIM. What I say?
The companies are also registered at Omutua tax. So government has no.
But
right.
you know the telcos are aware of all this. They know very well. And I think say it is good say buying. I believe say this press release by Ministry of Communication issue is because the telcos have engaged them, and then the telcos have informed them about what the reality is. Say if Mesra then Mesim ya block it. Then
on what grounds?
On what grounds? Say
Ghana card.
Say because me register it. Meanwhile,
you won't register. Who re-register? There's
this one particular. You see. Let me tell you something. Clemens, for Active TV, we are always real with the issue.
That is it.
This government is wasting money on unnecessary things. This government he wasting sika on unnecessary things. I don't know make us because you Ghana card. Because you Ghana card. Clement to tell me. Because you Ghana card. They asked me of my number. It's my number me use no. They are already frame me. They are no. And I'm used to as my Ghana card, me demand for my Ghana card registration. So it means say the NIA has my what? My number. You understand? Now, me go register for mobile money. I use the Ghana card. So automatically my number is linked with my Ghana card. I buy my number on my Ghana card. So if you communication ministry, who say you register all SIMs again now, why don't you call NIA? Now you sit down with the telcos. Okay, you won't say number way or you sue this network. Your friend is saying free. Your friend say you're correct now. So that you build a system where if Makonya different number before my registration of the Ghana card now, I will just update it.
Simple.
I will just update it. So what did Senate do? Senate also move or taking biometrics of all Senate's card and our Senate members. Oko NIA. And oko file or biometrics no data. You just have to send a code, and then your card or your biometrics will be synchronized with Senate. You go to Senate office and then go and just take the card. You understand? But for SIM, I use it for so many years. As you say, I SIM I use it for so many years. No, use what the app be on my friend Truecaller. No, it gives you my name and everything. Also, me go every registration. Meanwhile, this number now say for every registration. No, and some Ghana card.
You come me the nonsense aspect. And so because me say you don't want me to me use mobile money. I buy no mama miska.
And I make her say, you see, listen. Me, I am a woman way.
I say, yeah,
you see the point that
Oh, but so we should be on you are threatening.
I say,
So,
wait,
you better move that thing. It has pushed many people to go and do
this national idea. So, a fair you do, but. Sadie na omo de attach one ya you twa sim one ya mobile money utum access aban wa send obi mobile
this particular communication minister
nonsense
Ghana for a budget so and a woman of fire she's full of empty threats because she knows but she's a lawyer she knows the law doesn't permit that
and yes sir possible
she knows the law but omo the real na Ghana for so and therefore, if not for Sam George, and it's a Razmubara make her mobile out, make catch Ghana for say, Massa, Oko na endu uswa, Oko na line be briefly the deadline on any Juma. Because they almost the fear Ghana for say
that as almost 30 na any possible.
Meanwhile, so since
me see my matona my register na me ye quiet team tax no. Na me sika was no aban say me ni some Ghana card bi a ono no free say ebeboa ni nti no ye block me say
a Ghana card has not even accepted at the bank.
Catch say at the banks ni beach.
Ebi
Me come my banks ni because I get banks na
ID cards na ye friend say old one or any say new one.
No, but
now so many
banks are using the old ones. Old one,
what sense does it?
They are not doing the.
They are be about. I know that didn't sit down and think about it well. And one is who say we have the power. Jehovah the enemy cause
Ghana card is their bank because that's a Ghana card na ko ebibia.
Say we you there who how but who start who send you na fe
no, but
Ghana card is not the first time I hear Ghana card.
Of course,
it's not the first time I hear Ghana card.
Let's be real with our viewers.
I didn't cry Ghana card. The last time I was telling somebody said there is nothing in Ghana a friend Ghana card. The only Ghana card you voters ID card, a health insurance. You need to be a friend Ghana card.
Ghana actually boss
Ghana, you
no, but card the same friend Ghana card.
Ghana card. But you and I, your friend Ghana card, we know better than your friend Ghana card.
It is because of vice president.
Yes,
it is because of the vice president has portrayed Ghana card.
Say it inside her. Now, my friend Ejenim Abia. It doesn't mean it in the
AB. Exactly.
Some identification here.
Dear man.
So, I didn't know a ding Ghana card. No, that is how.
Yeah, mama.
So that is not.
If I should talk to my mother right now, because I'm a cover ECOWAS card about me, don't you see better than mama?
Because education is poor.
Exactly.
So let me allay the fears of viewers. Who the register seminar?
A national exercise. It's good you get.
But let me tell you something. Don't go and waste your time. A registration center say. One register with the fear say you
attendance ni be said
some perform
I say
later
this thing and kasa cry say what deadline
Masa
I say what deadline
no
why am I saying it
deadline no more
obi at a point obesa kwa Ghana card the person has come and register there shouldn't be any deadline
and I make say mo bia bo they can't
it is good you do but they nyawo dwuma to
that is it.
Then could deal last one. I will call you a good job a Ghana card because at least
the point is
Ghanaian.
And I make say, same registration there.
Why not?
We will do it. Say you can hear
bye.
But the point is say, see me.
The first year you need to do
koye. But the person will say, I buy nip obi any will be to make say one register will see more disconnected online.
They
know.
But some more code there. More code.
Good way. Oh, you better registration, you better.
That's it. Maybe say my registration.
Okay.
But say I can't biometrics now.
So you have your code already?
Now, it
should be in your message. Oh yeah, yes, I know message. This is my code. Over star 400 hash. No, say education. We should let people know. I don't know code as well. For easy, oh yeah, I'm gonna code do on my code. If you already have your code,
our leaders are not thinking ahead now. If me linky, me send message no, now I link with me Ghana card. You should be able to confirm and say, okay, your number is already in the Ghana, it's with the Ghana card. Sure. So, and when you ask about taking me biometrics,
no, it's registered already. Yeah. So the Uber to me have bought in your code there, then automatically it should sync.
It should sync. So NMK said they have to go to NIA.
But we don't know why. Obama na fetching to say.
NMK said you have to go to NIA. The best solution from communication ministry was go to NIA. No more for biometrics in MAU. It's me year registration and link here person. Okay, you should be able to send me a message and say, okay, your Ghana card, the number on your Ghana card no is the same one out there but register.
Simple.
So we have your biometrics. What I said. Why should
my lovely viewers, citizens of Ghana, please, if you don't have your special code, please dial star 400 hash. Star 400 hash code no. By a send a message. Send a code do telco son number. Easy and one sound do code number no Ghana card. They'll do every. Actually, let me end there.
The point is,
actually, can you let me?
We've been playing the adverts for them. You know, we don't remember here.
Oh, one month. Oh, but me, so please, star 400 hash.
You're born crying.
Oh, for you know, be who add no active. Your friend and no one thing please, star 400 hash. You get your code. I beg you.
Don't try to be a PRO for communication ministry.
You don't get it. I don't agree with more a whole national exercise. Now we can't get time. Now you is playing idea no mama. Hey, it is better so we catch a man for say. What do you know? You to me block mobile money. But a national idea
simple as that.
Let the people understand.
But then you find a whole communication minister. No, if you ordinary all consumption or parliament scrap, she doesn't.
Only be try mobile money. And
I'm forced to believe that who someone will say if you baba can trust people will not take us serious.
Why not?
Because the share of phone and go for here. Remember I to me because say
we able to achieve
with all the fear. You get it. I know behind this knowledge that you have. And you behind
so that is why we are telling them.
Fabia, the point is with all the fear, with all the fear about the share Ghana for and find it to me register so far.
So but people have
how much? How many of them? How many of them?
You heard me mention the figure.
40 million.
Let me tell you something. The reality is this. Any pair also on your card. One, or more Makoye Cromons and card. Almost statement no man can say man for you. Or more Monsa card no crano. Over 7 million as a man. How much more Munyankoye?
Omunyakoye Ghana card.
And you can't Uhema, Nessa Uchemitrea, 1 eye, 1 in Yankoye, 1 eye, so Monsan card. So what are they?
And everything
education is poor.
And you see, my point is to say, if you know say Ghana card no. Yes, something that we are going to use for our daily routine as a country. I don't have a problem with that.
Why not?
But the point is, make the system flexible.
No, that is what we are talking
why should I go and pay for 250 Ghana cedis for a card?
Every leader, every politician
when the taxpayers' money has been used to pay for Ghana cards already. Because Ghana cards may cut it down with my tax. Why do you have to go and pay? Any another issue we will be looking at that issue very soon on the morning show. But then the point is, you see, if you want the citizen to understand you, you don't put fear in them.
There be. It makes you a bad leader.
If Esla for say Ghana for ain't saying that, you have a PRO, you have the Ministry of Information, you have Ghana Information Service Department, what's our war NCC. You even have the churches. Do a stakeholder conference, educate people. Sometimes say
tell the truth about it.
Every maker say, landlord maker should be say, if I buy person can live way, Ghanaians should understand our. If I could use churches in the crap why invite us for? What would the market baby? Why a stakeholder conference? Let me tell you, pastors are listening more. Pastors are listening to more than
so members.
Because every society. Obi okwa sorry bia obuni pastor.
Sure. Obi so obuni pastor. Obi commerce could be so irrespective.
Let me crowd for film correct emfa.
What I say?
Whatever it is.
Emfa.
11 crowd emfa. Vaccination asemi be. Vaccination be. Share in some account, but I say, let me use my church as an example. Yen chairman Eddie can call war. Or call war general secretary call war. Or call war international missions director. In Pennyform and someone that's right now, no call. And then they issue a statement and say, as I remember, so be ahead of me and call war. And a lot of them echo war.
People.
What I say. So if you know, say your community and clearly.
Out here, so call now we can say uncle for some uncle. Those are
Obia so Obia when you are originally Obia when you attain
there are people we can use if we know say idea no make sense. Let's explain the thing to them. This is how it
and
is.
stop this
so that Obi ko say okay. But say who no you say
almost have end the match. No registration be end the match.
First match. I can
the first match ka we do ho. They know.
NCA kraba e omo ka say NCA omo yan to the end of the year.
NCA can some distance some who can say they don't know about this thing. But NCA can say some communication ministry say.
Good we get the card.
What I say?
Good we get the card.
Yeah, sure.
Now it is likely to say other ECOWAS countries, you know. Almost shall say so more card now. It is likely card now even sign for.
Why?
But you see,
there was nothing like Ghana card.
But
why is
Clement, why is she asking why?
Other countries starting
ECOWAS card. We are all supposed to have the same.
They should be very the same.
The same ECOWAS.
And I say I thought the ECOWAS card was
the actual Fabia. It means all the 16 member states should have the same features.
It's a collective distance.
Yes, it should. That is it. It's a collective distance. If ECOWAS card say Togo ECOWAS say occur that database no bomb it should reflect what the country must say. I'm an ECOWAS state member.
How do you know?
I'm telling you, sir.
You are telling me, how do you know?
What kind of question is that?
Unless say be Ghana here.
Be surprised.
Other ECOWAS countries in now be here anywhere. Na ebia omode we the system no. We dey the aba na we dey the aba no dey
so where there?
And possible. But the probability and I said the possibility say take this word from me. Say all ECOWAS countries in Nigeria, it is likely say be say ECOWAS card.
Because I think and the thing is still at a we stage we are among passing or ECOWAS parliament here. It's still being deliberated on. By what we did first no a national identity card. First one,
Ghana card.
And I Ghana card, and I national identity card. But there was no, and ECOWAS. Meaning say all the 16 member states of ECOWAS no should have the same features, and the same common identity. And he said, "I'm chairman." And okay, yeah, we are still the chairman of ECOWAS,
sure.
And they sign here AU and AU in AU. So, Masa. They are made person an opinion say obi to be travel simu by law obi travel simu keke
I just say we telco no more contract in more terms and conditions no
Clement
I don't know when
me telco no travel simu 31st that no travel simu na kama ye miss you
so and that is what we phone so say aban say me ma won ko yi because
why registration Father, come more stories so now.
But a good amount for
no, you have to go and register.
Sure,
but then
a national identity.
Take out the fear, the one for register. Go and register.
Okay. Suspend taxes on petroleum products. TUC appeals to government. The sorry situation of Ghana's economy has caused the Ghana Trades Union Congress to petition the Finance Ministry about some urgent demands to help alleviate the plight of workers in the face of the rising cost of living and also the skyrocketing fuel prices. Written by Secretary General Dr. Yalba on Monday, March 21, 2022, the letter was also addressed to the Employment and Labor Relations Ministry and also the Energy Ministry, indicating that many workers, particularly those on fixed salaries, are being pushed below the poverty line by the recent developments. The letter complained about the fuel prices that have increased since January, obviously impacting the cost of living. The TUC is optimistic that a reduction in fuel price will translate into the price stabilization of essential goods in the country. It also called on the government to review the method of fuel pricing while demanding the equipping of Tema Oil Refinery to avoid importation of crude oil. So that is what TUC has.
Okay, so information is here to say Aban has agreed to take off scrap some taxes on the petroleum
Is it 5%?
No, three of. They didn't give us the percentage, but they normally say 3 taxes: the stabilization fund levy, the boss margin, and back on.
Okay, then we can calculate.
But boss margin, no.
We can calculate
boss margin, are not. Well, near say according to David Agbuado, a PRO for Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana, or say. Now the prices were the taxes were supposed to be scrapped yesterday, but Yenteshi and pay say scrap it. But all the same, no. TUC has made the call. Government has also agreed to, per the information that we have now, has agreed to scrap some of the taxes. But you can say week we more. You better say Omonkana already we've been told say. Finance Minister any Ghana for Bekasa in the course of the week. And Wednesday, it's said by Ochina now Friday, they will come. We will hear from the Finance Minister. Another information here today say special aid to Vice President Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Gideon Bako, or say Bawumia will address the nation on the economy on 7th April. 7th April then what?
Oh. This in a man to the wow.
But the point is,
it might look
but the question is, why 7th April? And why you say President in Soma State of the Nation address here? Ordinarily supposed to be in February, but President in Soma State of the Nation address here was it's almost more President I read no more trained Speaker of Parliament Abba Bagwin to come back. You share more stories.
Okay. Sex workers in Accra increase charges over current economic hardship. Traditional comments seems not to be the only sector suffering the pinch of Ghana's economic meltdown. One of the oldest professions, commercial sex work, is also bearing the brunt of the current downturn. Players on the streets of Accra have been compelled by the prevailing economic situation to increase the price of their services. The majority of them are from countries such as Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Liberia, among others. Until recently, many of them say they had been charging 50 cedis for a short session that lasts between 15 to 20 minutes and as much as 300 cedis for a full night. Despite their courageous approach to the trade, they always meet some clients who make them question their choice of work. However, their woes are worsening and the reason emanates from the most unlikely of sources. Fuel prices have crossed the 10 cedis mark, affecting prices of commodities, while the dollar has also been a record high appreciation to the cedi. In the face of all these conditions, sex workers in the capital told Joy News that they are not in a position to satisfy their clients at the same rate. But the new year came with a very uncomfortable situation, creating the need for upward adjustment in her charges. But this instance is not backing down on her new rates, is now beginning to cut both ways. This is because the same financial challenges that the country is facing are holding her clients from seeking her services. She pleaded with authorities to provide measures that will ensure a flourishing economy. This is so as a lengthy one, but for this race, the only way is up. So that is what is going on. So
sex workers. Person Clement, so we a customer now. Now we a customer.
No, there is a customer.
If you saw a customer, can make catch us almost so much to total price.
Oh, but a man for your customers, but they are not aware.
Okay. And see, you almost so much
indirect customer.
Also, when your customer trust. Just say, one we say, Chachabu your customer, Chachabu, you say, I have to your price. So almost a short number.
50.
The last time we say
short 50.
The last time we say
no.
Okay, let me go back. Let me go back.
Okay, averagely. Okay.
Let me go
short
back.
here 100.
Maybe the rank be na kasa.
Okay, baby onu gina no.
Because you need be more than commoda.
This is what is in the story. That is 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes, short
the 15 to 20 minutes.
You people are now, you want me to believe that you are customers and you know the locations that you go to.
No, but it depends
on now that's Ajeni is saying that. And I'm establishing that fact.
I told you
Ajeni is saying that location. So it means that I can say Ajeni has been to East Legon before.
But I know what the location is.
Oh, matter. Wait here. Let's establish the fact. The way you see babe, who can say, the thing is, or say, almost short, or just say, no, see 50 cities. And what are you saying?
I say an investigation is in
investigation.
Let me tell you.
Or a regular customer. Or no, do one by your friend CEO.
Last me catch you say. Let me catch you say many a be in common.
Me a community be in common.
And we'll do a follow-up on this story. Many back in common. So depending on your location and where you stand, Ujina Madina, Zongo Junction, Fala, Anuka 20, 30, 40.
With the more location.
That's the best of the game.
Madina. You have about 4 locations for Madina.
Hey, I just trust you.
Uko East Legon. East Legon. Me person me chop kind way. So unim shiashi.
Mansfield Hotel. That's streets.
That street no. Eno no ko hwa. Eno no udu hwa. Most of them no. Omo ye akoko fo nkwa. Hani so be tuntum wo. Omo price ni above. I think omo short ni. That was 2 years ago. I'm short here 150 and above. And I will buy East Legon. East Legon price there yenka. But last no Fabia catching will show me say you see better one
I will go below East Legon.
It's a horn so.
It's true.
And I will call Oba Musuku runabout. One runabout American. And also a strong
sure, baby.
Yes. And Oko St. John's Eba Dome and also Every prices no. But we maybe Oko no allowed
baby no dey.
Okay. So depending on your location no.
Sure.
It's as I want to say
na short no say dependent.
Short no say dependent.
Sure.
And now me share video ni back interview back one of the sex workers here no. I say normally most of the men come for shots.
Top and talk that.
He wasn't say Chachabu say Obaba Juma and Opa and say so for shots. But I say Chachabu so ba or cast a shot no so be cover as more than
now
2 hours.
Must say the big way.
Yeah, just go to Chachabu and I don't like it.
Concerning the shot to me. Almost say only be mudi nkomo almost be more no ma boy she ni be fa eduru. Into oba short no kra na don be cover 1 hour.
1 hour.
Eba ne sa na ombe yirwa mo atua bi aka.
Yes.
Because short
more time you or
money omajuma say the otia na oti woni
na. Me say my preliminary investigation. Say already say activity be kwa.
That's a regular customer. We don't do I for the CEO chairman.
Even crapo. Then I me call hono. I even visited where they stay. Where they stay and Obana Udi hotel or I mean I've
baby at times Obi who say ura or no dey say eh akwa we have so but
we know what we want. It's a make us a story no one okay, come on stories.
Okay, so over 15 passengers went to death in accident on Takoradi Cape Coast Highway. At least 15 persons have been burnt to death in an accident on the Takoradi Cape Coast Highway. According to reports, the incident happened at Asemasa number 1 in the Western region on Tuesday around 2 p.m. The accident involved a tipper truck and a Ford bus with registration number GW 562821, which had on board some Ghanaians and Chinese nationals traveling from Takwa. Eyewitness said that the tipper truck did a wrongfully overtaken upon realizing the careless driving on the part of his counterpart. The driver of the Ford vehicle stopped to make way for the truck, but the truck's driver lost control of his vehicle as a result of a tire burst during the process. The tipper truck then fell on the Ford and caught fire. Babetu Johnson.
Because fast driver say, "Omunyan to boasie, Emma, driving." But last night, it took an all catch and say we have a lot of towing cars. I say what quite so year in 2 years. I mean, over the weekend, me call in Kokono. Most cars be brave. I say what quite so we are not towing them. We are not towing them off the road. Once a car be say. It's your 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. Ne isi ho obi ambefa enkoye and a hardring. Already our roads are narrow.
It's bad.
It's bad and it's narrow. It is a car be say quickly.
Within 24 to 48 hours. So the nearest police station should do something.
Yes,
about
it should be cleared. Na kwano so enda ho MIA na. Because
but I would say at times there be a more road safety education no more can over speeding and I don't drink and drive and no kwa no more can akwan phone there omo kan ho asem
that's omo cost stations so no more drivers no koye sensitization
meanwhile akwan ni na no most of them ye phone and no the omo kan ho asem as a woman can say, a quite phone or buying any acquire to air basano, which a highway
what your job is a state
or Munyan can be a mother or Moon Country police one is almost no more you may can't say 24 to 48 hours. It should be told you say 2 car if you education and your moon fan.
The question should ask a bank how many towing vehicles no a buying no Akasakasano. How many?
And the private said to 2 meetings there.
And the private
only can't be gone. Obi car.
The Ebeyan said, Obi sorry, Case, Obeye towing business, Ewo Ghana ha. That's somebody be goodness or no. Okay. So only Modor River.
Me said anymore.
Oh, Clement. Fangad Modor River. Circle or door?
Circle. Yeah, last night say I can't be got to.
You so tired now.
And an airport.
And once a baba. As some of what say. Year 2015. A year engineers and planners. Now engineers and planners near Jumekwa they are into construction. We okay I say some time ago motorway and we be a problem bia na roads and highways say it took almost 6 months. That fixes a problem no. It had to take engineer and planners. Some you say 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and they fix it. Odo River no, government have the machines to dredge the Odo River no. So you can't say you dredge here, just say you team now just say insurance man it may flow. In 2015 no, a year Mahama near a friend no Ibrahim Mahama, former president Mahama. Ono ye CEO my engineers and planners. Or they are buying machines echo dredge or Odo River no. Free. 1J are buying skibia.
1J teku.
But at the end of the day, no, people accused former President Mahama say, or yeah conflict of interest.
Okay.
Say Adena or money use government machines, Eddie dredge or Odo River. Are buying about the car say a free 1G skibia on why you see your machines. And then that's a Odo River no. Company be akutu Odo River.
Okay.
No akutu river, akutu Odo River no bako sisi mo. One far buy machines and koyo. Na unu mahi ojiyen 100 million Ghana cedis. for dredging the Odo River. It's a question you say, why 100 million Ghana cedis? And company, I say, oh, yeah, something different.
Where somebody is doing it for
free, no. Obi, you know, 100 million Ghana cedis.
That is the nonsense. The nonsense part of politics. It tells you how wicked, how selfish, how irresponsible, how incompetent, how insensitive some politicians are. Because Obi here at the end for free. Because the person doesn't belong to a certain arena, I mean, if you say woman, I won't allow it. But Metamska, which is not my personal money, the nation's money.
But what the FL says, officer Utiani Paneka, 100 million Ghana cedis, or the then or yeah.
Say, the last time I came, a name the economic hardship ever. A name of my country is a year poor, we are one, where government effort or my sika, they awarded private entities. And I buy a contract and I award my private entity, and you scarcely rather than the abine mu ya obese. That is the problem. Anyway, say I buy now the system a bit to me yes I juma we ya, and the money will be lesser because I buy now the issue. But there is something about corruption. These things are supposed to see how corrupt government is, because who study corruption in Kakra, as little as I know, the moment I buy shares, yes, or the Omaisika air or the private entities contractor, corruption comes in there. Like I was saying, so I buy na so the maybe or the 40,000 a year, I buy the private entity or the 100,000 so corruption ebe more and the nation runs at a loss. And since I am leaders in your marriage, why is somebody doing something for free? Somebody is willing to do something. Why don't you give that person now? Why are you willing to do it? Bibi Kakra, just to support.
Okay.
But rather than Uber stop it, any panel. Now, Udisika can say at the Aquacoma private company. How sensitive?
The point they say. In Ranacho, Bell said 9 o'clock, and I'm in Manase Azuri. One of the story we bar out, he agreed to speak to us, but an upper year friend or no, the phone tuning in our off. I don't know why. But then all can be actually say, a Jumana dredge masters, Ekoye, Ewo, Odo River Hono. It is the same thing that we've been doing so many years, which is not a permanent solution to the problem. No. No more you waste any woman. That is what they've been doing at Odo River. No tekum. It's a blockade the flow of the water. It's a team. Now
it is the waste management and the government and they are no way.
And waste management and now more contract na come dredge masters no.
And I'm saying
na nipa kote adie we oyense o mayen. Even if the person is or team 100 or team no a permanent solution to the problem. But what we've been doing over the years, no, and one or 100 million Ghana cedis. At the time we are struggling as a country to pay NSS, National Service Personnel.
Sure.
NAPCO officials are yet to pay.
Zoom Lion for complaining, None sponsor person who hate strike.
Let me shock you.
In school, you need to
Zoom Lion, almost sister company. The dredge masters belongs to.
Waste management.
Zoom Lion, Zoom Lion. But at the point they say, why will someone use government machines to dredge the Odo River free? And now, Obiusuba dredge, no, 100 million Ghana cedis.
Then I'm say.
And the person is not giving us any solution.
I told you yesterday, say, just say Thomas Sowell kind say, politicians always problems almost solving is about themselves. It's not about the interest of the people. That is it. Because if it has to do with the interest of the people, and somebody doing it for free, that is Nippon on Koyebe supporting. And came first and baby. So politicians in the problem, whatever they do for themselves, not for anybody. That is the art of the game. And until say a better say politicians are scammers. Until say politicians are stealers, politicians are liars, politicians have nothing good to offer any country. Because I complain is that is the attack. To be a politician and as a politicians in the world, they are all scammers. They lie too much.
I mean, this is, and Uka said the same. Ibrahim Amawi, a year box sites. He says, "Be buyer, your contract definition himself, or go through all the process. We need, we say on to box sites. Maybe if you could need, say box sites no, we prevented him from say O2. Anka about the year something locally with production this cabeshe or mine. And the say box sites we know I could see our ama say sino hydro loan so amba. What I say. So the question is, if the president is telling us, say, we should all work together, and then we are not supporting our own, we are making things difficult for our very own people to strive out.
Why they make it difficult? You are the top decision makers. Why they make it difficult? Maybe I can only say, the air no make me account, the air make me account. What power do I have over nations' money and I say any national property?
So it's all about say our politicians our leaders just talk.
Simple.
Because if you come and tell us we should all come together and work together.
At where?
That
is where at times I get it. I become more furious. So Ubi baby no because we the citizens we should play our part. Part of it now we play as a citizen. Catch them. Ubi partner, Ubi playing it.
Okay, this story, no, we don't want to talk too much because you and I don't have enough information. The other story no cover by no, now I'm buying more details. But in reality, I come about 3 years.
So we are talking according to the Manasi as you.
That is all. We and Rani about government to review free SHS and flagship programs. No, could you upon come and say one cast free SHS? Government will review free SHS.
No, we're saying you should wait.
He said the government didn't say that.
He didn't say
was it active news in brief at 5? I overheard where they now was you. Omun review, but I said, oh, you should the word adjustments. So I want to ask, Omo professors from our school, they have the certificate A4 size in movie. Because I say, it's a policy or an answer BB or. For instance, as you said, your table is we. Near say a baby review. You review, name will be adjustment. I want to get the differences.
It's a adjustment. Originally is see her. Okay, producer a child review.
Correct.
You find a car PC her. Into Uba adjustment. Okay. EMP and Pussy say.
Correct.
Why adjust it?
You review.
You review.
I want to get the difference.
You review the crap on it's here.
Near who say baby, seen
oh, you see, I know, a bang phone into to me,
a pianche. No, I say so what is the difference?
You've adjusted, you've reviewed. So I mean,
it's like review is going to be the mother word for adjustment.
So
in the sense that when you say review, it becomes broad.
The point is say,
I understand it.
Also one
review now. Okay, adjustment to difference. No, you're there.
A PR gimmick. But the point is say, okay, say one can say you may review free SHS. Free SHS no, I can work flagship program. What's the government to review all 16?
That is it.
All 16 flagship program. Unless today you are telling me say free SHS is not part of the flagship program.
So many problems or case of adjustment. But my adjourn call back say I didn't know case of moon review on adjustment. Oh, journey from the word review because Nanado say Mahama can say obey review free SHS. It means obe cancel. So according to Nanado, per what Mahama said, to review free SHS means to cancel free SHS. According to Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, who is the second in command and as vice president, according to Ono, say Mahama Kasi be reviewer, it is senseless.
But the point is
so between the two, Nanado, who reviewer or cancel, Bawumia, who reviewer, is senseless. So they can't come back and tell us yes, we will tell them say senseless.
Mahama's attempt to review free SHS is just to collapse it.
That is it. And who combine words now to collapse it, to cancel it, it is senseless. Who combine it these 3 words are NPP4 and the attack Mahama because of say obi review free SHS. It means NPP for need to mean and come back and use the word review. And yes, Ghanaians and some of us will tell them say, Nana, okay, say to review is to cancel there. Then now you want to cancel free SHS now the buy, you know. Then could you phone coma? Okay, say to review they say move there. Then it means you're also cancelling it. But we also can say senseless there. That means if they are going to review it, it's still senseless. So they don't want us to use their words back at them. So they are finding another way, and they got it wrong again. To review and to adjust. Who reviewer? I just sit back.
No, but why do you adjust? Why do you adjust policy? We don't adjust policy.
And see policy in a good bottom, a good basket him. And see so one person more adjusting.
Shocking people, you don't adjust policies. You review policies.
Okay, come back to say English is dynamic. Oh, that is the truth. You see, politics now, politics, a mind games, and politicians play. If you want to Ghana for Yenti.
Up to that, we will not be able to understand.
But we will let people understand. Issues in about maybe men can be man and Ado, men can be Mahama, and I mean can be my park, can be Yadonko. Issue neighbor as essential for no.
We will digest it as the way.
Yeah, issue. Now, I would if you know, maybe cassette, maybe the American. I just want to open up, explain issue, and say the city and the amount. Now I want making own assumptions. Okay. Because you are entitled to your opinion. Maybe the end main for opinion amount. Maybe to make my opinion. But the real issue, no, I will say me explaining. Me explain it to what I made to make I say after explaining it, you know, maybe say. But oh, if you know to make I say what I say. So my aim and I say my duty to sit on this platform and say, me explain it at the end of the actual. Now what the way I'll be funny piano. Now I fan. I don't decide for anybody. So that is the real issue.
So whether to review or to adjust.
Very soon, 2 years in here, if you know, I say, you be changing. You don't get it.
So, but when you're adjusting, you're changing.
It is the same thing. It is the same thing. Who adjusted, who reviewer, it is the same thing.
But once every day, make our show is to say this government is interested in doing PR governance, and it's not helping them, and they are still not ready to change.
How do you adjust Adiayacho?
Or adjust it.
They will shift the words and make margin.
Where's no? And you could computer so. You could computer so that bit my adjustment because what the word they need to know me space bar now where the people move and you can make some adjustment. Yes, idea if your policy in go basket team no more adjustment. Okay. You don't get it.
You may be alive 0503 236 0503 236 na ba yehu ohawa ufem anope aseme na wo ka kire aban fuel prices and other things na and then I will catch up by 0503 236 735 patrol fra do TV set and I say my volume in conform na tie me directly from
including other problems
and then free way to say idea how be issue be how be can and asem kai say ochina so Ivan, any able to trade.
Sure. Thursday.
Thursday, Ivan, any able to trade. My entire can and pay 0503 236 735 0503 236 735. Government policy programs in right can free SHS extensively. One of the projects back home here is say one district, one factory. One district, one factory. As at now, no, I'm to mean number of districts or number of factories are not either being AC.
You know, defending no high.
Oh boy, now why he wasn't defending now until wedding. I said,
well, better boy.
Like scenario, no, I don't know how to put it. But now she don't hear.
Abanka say waya.
Na ya soja na no de petu.
Abanka say waya. No, but Abanka say waya. Who am I to say? Who am I? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think you know so but now me can say one district, one factory. But it seems a kumfi project there Na se mu hu eku juice no okrom. Ana mu hu eku juice no.
Oh, me Toby. Eya kama.
It is why factory no.
Oh, gee. Again. Adiano. Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Pacha from San Francisco.
Yeah, Pacha the Patrick because I say Ashwaraja, policeman.
Okay, Pacha by enter on pay.
Yeah, Masa, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, your program has been so so good, and I always follow your program.
Thank you.
In fact, I'm so impressed this morning about your comments. I've been following all your stories, and I'm so impressed.
Okay.
About this Odo River. You see, the hypocrisy, when we talk about this, we are not politicians. We only look at what the government does at the day, and then we, appreciate it, and whatever support we have, we also do it.
Simple.
But sometimes you come and tell you a story today. The next day, when they are in power, it becomes a different story altogether. Anyway, let me go to the last one about this the review of this our education program. Let's say the free senior high. Gentlemen, you've done it all. I won't say much. And we, those of us who are not the NDC, NPP, or whatever you call it, we are following all what is going on. What they are doing, one day we will tell them that although we are not with the other party, we supported them, we voted for them to come to power. But the next time, we will think twice. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Also, go to my friend 0503 236 735 0503 236 735. My answer on how I will come and put him any. Just say somebody actually come across our trade or what over to my can once when a free range car or was into that make eco juice no. I mean about we or the eco juice are brave. See no unya juice and no correct pineapple juice.
I'm not doing adverts for other companies, but I would recommend other juices over Ekumfi Royal juice.
No problem.
And no problem.
No, the way you're saying fresh good.
We are promoting made in Ghana goods are
what tasty or not so tasty. So
oh, Makashi.
No, but I'm not. Eco juice is not responsible
for what it taste bad.
They are responsible. It has to be fresh and nice as any other one.
President and no, what confirm say good.
It's a buy nowadays.
But I buy all the other buy no your conference on you so. I don't say asemo.
Oh, they were busy one.
You see, one thing I have a problem. How they communicate to the masses. At times, I feel say as a team, no, though we have communicators, but they didn't learn how to communicate to masses. Maybe they only did internal communication. Communication for the masses and answer to the masses in the EBO. Why am I saying this? I buy the policy neighbor and answer buy neighbor Casa. Or say, OCN Center on one district, one factory. I buy say, when I come to power, one district, one factory, one district, one factory, one district, one factory. Now, it is good, and I say it would have been good since I buy very clear. I tell you, say, when I come to power, I met my the vision is to build one district, one factory. But this is where I'm going to start from. So that is clear communication. This is where I'm going to start from. Medical 3, and I say, if I start and I am not able to even finish all, you tell us the vision. So that Ghana will say, okay, this is what the government intend doing. But Kobani say, we are so emphatic, we are so sure when I come one district, one factory, and then you are in, your time is almost up, and that factory is then it tells you there is something wrong. Because what should happen? They say, and communication is different. And Obia district be Obia. That's why I make us say, you be explaining the issue, not masses now, or take you almost stand. Obia district be Obia. Maybe district me who be.
Clarence, let me help you.
Okay, so you are in Greater Accra region, right? Or district?
The member answer.
No, me money was there.
Over companies through the trouble.
Me money was in the district.
Prior to the 2016 election,
simple.
Yeah, campaign. Yeah, Mampini and Nabeji Chili, and I make country ni pa. Omujina Simpieso, and I said Mokano. Omujina Simpieso, Eshagana for Bosse. Eye omoba abemu a anase de abenu akese no abenu akese no moma omoba ombesisi factories ama imegu ya de ben eni ejuma ye ena omo say districts bia ombesi districts ombesi factory back bia you how many districts?
I mean, 2 something.
As a time now before about when you do 288 no. Oba no di bi be de ben e be kan. E say mbo say obema yen we obema yen district factory or districts bia. Emma all political MPP communicators at that time no e call radio so one district, one district, one factory, one district, one factory, about one district, one factory, one district, one factory. And Omoba power. You trained district anymore, you trained factory anymore, but only for us to go and mention one district, one factory, almost say, Yankasi buy basic factory so. Monko check your manifesto no. Your manifesto no, and when I read the manifesto, that is why I felt it dawned on me say I shouldn't always listen to what is said on the political platform.
Debbie.
I should get more connected with the manifesto.
That is what
because last say, meeting one of their communicators on one of our sister TV stations, no can say there is no way in their manifesto. Omoka said they will develop Ghana within the next 18 months.
I said manifesto, they said it on stage.
What am I saying? The reporter or the journalist at that time was trying to add an argument see that video now last year, but the communicator wouldn't badge because they say they are working with manifesto. I didn't fault the communicator. I faulted myself as a journalist because I also fought for that campaign.
Sure.
But clearly, the manifesto more different. So in their manifesto, they are saying,
and you know that is a scam.
That is a scam. That is where, that is where journalists say we have a lot of work to do, especially when it gets to the political campaigns.
Sure.
We need to try as much as possible to even get hold of their manifesto and dissect it very well for the listener or for the voter to understand.
Sure. No, I'm making a judgment.
On manifesto under one district, one factory. They are saying, they are going to go into partnership with private sector to put up these factories. Now, almost the Charlie, then you say we see factories for
that is an American communication.
Existing companies. Until last no be more come say Okoto war ever Casapreco company one. Was a one district one factory.
The company is running already.
Meanwhile, company no go so majority of their more factories on mobile board so my factories are existing. It do maybe production down because they don't have funds for operation. It's a buying either by why expanding why expanding the business. No, it's why I employing for it say if the company 15 workers are the company discover
five
account.
It doesn't mean say buying and establish a company.
Company no. So clearly Ghanaians didn't understand the concept of free SHS.
And I need Ghana for fault because manifesto say you were internal communication and you were for the masses, that's the external one. And within them, within the parties, you know, okay, you can't about one district, one factory, which is of course NPP. And within NPP, you know, internal manifesto, no, and no chair say one district, one factory, and they say BBC. But the more cultural masses, Ghana for no, homogeneous stage, social speakers, a total no, a cultural Ghana for no, say BBC one district, one factory. International, the Omotrogo paper, so no. ɛna ɛso de wɔn bɛka kyerɛ Ghana for de wɔn bɛka kyerɛ Ghana for no ɛyɛ deɛ ɛma wɔn win vote ɛna deɛ wɔn atwerɛ gu paper so no ɛyɛ adwuma a ebi wɔn bɛtumi ayɛ. That is why I was saying yesterday say politicians, you know, what they think about the way on best of all problems. They think about the way on we need the next election and the next election. That is all. Because say we design a manifesto no. Now we gina stage so now we can different things. Now later the okay no one near the born na say yes I the manifesto no. Which of course or the manifesto ne be ma no. Then yes I the woman. It means or you right or and the politicians then be a mind games and no play. So now Ghana for anything. A good say technology ni see aba ama even across class 6 and access to phone information in my kankan in my chro. And what we have to do as media men and say now aban release be a baby bia ye no ye make a judgment bia wo ye be reading say the city na I explain it to omo a ebi omo ntiase what you say because we read here obi beti ase obi ntiase nti we read here we no I shall explain it. No way jai dia kanama for the people to judge so that china no politician never no be twantora na ogina stage no kan asem fofra just like MPs etumi ka say omo nye kwan no ma tutu mfuturo agu amanfo ani meanwhile say ka say MP nye kwan so de na nka aban so nye kwan because aban unkura shovel no unkura ka odi ko hwie ko ta egu kwan so but at the end of the day omo influence any de ye kwan you get it ezi e was here making him clear eche population no mo ti ase say this is the actual issue. No one make you judgment. Yes, idea, yeah, and for one, yes, Anama, or more India. Politicians, no best come in, sir. And let me tell you something. Your cats will be scam over here. So, can't seem to be nowhere near 7 so it's a scam. What they are here? What that will be so large an idea, it's a scam. Nina, your fair word be persuasive words are, yeah, they that amount for to get what we want. Nina, a scam. And the politicians are scamming us day in and day out. Pay omo policies and I say omo popular policies omo be catch but they are not able to do it. We will explain the issues to the Ghanaians because we love them and we are at times you see we are not talking as journalists. No, we are as citizens because wa utie no kwa bontina akoto meku 1 cedi a mimi pia em fa ma me 10 pesos meton 1 cedi. O ti ase okoto diesel no eno ekoto diesel 2.5 gallons say 100 cedis. Enti enu echi dis 100 cedis am koto ye no. Enra mehu ba bi am koye na asa. So I was like enti ade na ade 100 cedis asa si there that BB na am ne koye no BB ka che e fa gallon. Ye koto 40 cedi gum 1 gallon. It tells you so koto dis 100 cedis 2.5 gallons. Enye a gallon na enye gallon
super na diesel.
Sorry, super. And I said, super and diesel, the only difference is about 30-20 pesos. So it is the same thing. And just a gallon, may describe and say, say, try to 4 gallon white TB. No be. We need 2.5 100 cedis. It would be good anymore. Why have 300 do a crap?
At the time, we have a country that produces oil and exports more oil than the one that we import. Etuni na kwa buti ye dia enya wo mu ye ketuwe bi ye ade no wo ya asase so nti na da bia me ka se mo bia nyina ba bi nka se Ghana wo oil mo bia nyina ba bi nka se Ghana wo gold Ghana ye ni gold ye ni oil asase no gold bum but enye ye dia o dia se enye ye dia asase no oil bum but enye ye dia. Okay, my kind message back home about your friend Andy. Now, also sending message from Kufuria. I say you people are doing the bid of the NDC. Nana is performing, and he will perform and shame his critics. I'm watching you live from Kufuria, and I said, but share issuing. My point is say oil and I say fuel prices are it shoots across the clearly now last year I say Tema oil refinery Tema oil refinery Tema oil the bay refinery
refine oil
the last word near the bay refinery
and oil you can never use without refining.
Why should we be selling our what one kind of sign sell contract they say obi be exporting obi be to oil on my
na on my bi on to my yen obi me to oil no my bi.
Hello, good morning.
To am out there say
why I for say if anka ye musike nyina aka no ene le ba koto say machines no ni aya be tu ya dia ye mu say machine e tu oil no de
anka if you need some machines no so na esike so anka unnecessary loans any sika ye misuse no anka etumi de enokra age machines no ye de bobusia na anka be ye de anka omotete anka the oil will pay that money bosia huna ye bobo na ban make account
but Clement, all those say yenya a little percentage of the oil money in the crap no sky yenya from the oil no and also
it tells you
and also I be with the yenya ma bebre.
Why not you see Ghana no.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Me pacho do TV set na me why. Now see me directly from the phone.
Yeah, I just contributed and I want to contribute again.
Okay.
Okay, I've done that. About the oil in particular, as you are discussing, actually I said it earlier on, your program has been tremendous. You remember some years back, we heard of Chachi Chikata when he was with this GNPC. He bought an oil rig for this country. But because of politics, because of NDC MPP syndrome, instead of us thinking about this country, thinking about our children's children, our future and the children's children. You see what we did? They went and sold KP, what we call Almond. Went and sold it. And the way he sold it to, what we call this, SGSSB. I thought you've read about that situation. It's pathetic. We have destroyed this country, especially this government, this very government. They are not looking at the country, they are looking at themselves, the way they will achieve something out of it. When something is done by a government, when they come to power, they try to destroy it. You look at it properly. As I've told you, I will sound like NDC, but I'm saying what I'm seeing, what I've read through, and especially this time around, what they tell us and what they come to, they bring out at the, look at it, this is the second year, the second term, sorry. This is the second term. But they are blaming the past government. It's more than 5 years now, and you are still blaming the government that is gone. The problem that they created for us, we voted against them. I was so impressed when I heard of Nana Dukami. Look, I don't want to say who I am now, what I was doing, but I was a chimota to Abekan La Paz. We go around house to house for NPP, for Nanado. We are very sorry. NPP, God have mercy on Ghana. We know we have oil. That is how we. Now the oil that they are taking, that we know we have, that belongs to us. We know we have gold. It has been here for so many years. We Ghana. When even I traveled outside the country, I was in Spain. I was in Bangladesh when I left India. When you go there, they think Ghana is rich. They ask me what I want there, what I want in their country. Like Ghanaian. And what my friend, what are you doing here? Your country, plenty oil, plenty gold. You are here, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Why? You don't have battery?
Thank you very much.
That means you don't have, you are not thinking, or you don't even have sense. They actually don't have battery. They think Ghana is very rich. So when you're out there, they don't understand it.
Okay.
Just look at what you're saying now. Because I follow every day. I follow your story.
Thank you very much. And continue.
Once again, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry for the disturbance.
Oh, you are not disturbing us. I mean, what can't say, Mama? I can't say. Oh, to Bangladesh in India. Almost say over there.
Bangladesh in India for only baby or Moti Dubai.
Omuti here, those in India, Bangladesh.
Omuti Dubai. Uko Dubai, Bangladesh, in India for those who change Dubai for. Omuna Jikru Nafa. A honor more year, and they are almost can so convert back Ghana scheme might be 1,000, 1,500, and no more show family.
Hello, good morning. Pacha, your announcement.
I am because the secretary of Fanta with me, Adam Sapolisan, Katie Hamon person, so empty our bond.
Yes, Pacha, call some to
Ghana said maybe Oka, who the coming up with you. Because Okaka can wound you. Oh, said Bible can say, do I say you get when you need the illuminata?
Job
Job 32 verse 9.
Yes, almost and yet, almost a mobile mamma could I do. Yes, or mobile, or mobile pity cut to what might that channel, or my bay billionaire, I think Cocosono. So that you know, my baby billionaires for Ghana, and went on by the son basket, or baby Diana Ghana.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, kind messages in the Abano. So, mistake one that inside in Sauma Doji or say, then another Dr. Baumia-led government is the most confused, inconsistent, incompetent, insensitive, treacherous, and laziest government I have ever seen. If John Mohammed's review of free SHS means cancellation, then what does another's review of free SHS mean? Means dishonesty hypothesis. Ghanaians are waiting to see if Dr. Baumia will still have the temerity and the testicular muscles to talk about the bleeding economy. Thank you for your message, Mistake. Hello, you people are doing good job. May God bless you. The guy in white trouser, I like this his speech. I like telling the truth. I like telling the truth this way. We are scared to tell the truth. There's no freedom in the country. That is why the country is not going well. Thank you very much. My patron, who send a message na Tobo na sending that ya be kind about. Just say, Joseph has my yeking. Machine edit to fango no. Niye wobio. Clement. Niye wobio. Bisa unsa didn't ye frɛ Katie Amond, Mr. Joseph. Okoton yende no. That was Kufuor time. Almost President Kufuor time no. Almost yende no. The Joseph that we have in this country. Ama, I don't know if you say ibenya oil. That you. And yakonya oil like we can't drill our own oil. Yakofa company be a ono babe ono drill oil na mayen. And o mayen kitu ebi. A nation that boasts of say our oil as a country. Last call I saw friend also free as Adansia Sokwa Honorable Katie Hammond Chrome person so we can also travel throughout Mekongo Cornway.
Sure.
People and these are the stronghold of the certain governments. People are living in abject poverty. Clemens, Mobo.
You see, we face real issues, and one thing, if you are not careful, such comments in the analysis need be on because somebody belongs to a particular government and say whenever there is a change of government and I say the current government in the issues you address to the current government. You get it. That is why at times submissions need be on my one you might sit somewhere and be tempted to say this person belongs to party A or party B. But let's look at the real issues. Is it true? Is it really affecting the economy? If yes, then what is the politics in this? If no, that is where politics ebb. Among for people are suffering, people are crying. Whatever policies NPPA say prior to elections or back power or the baby in popular policies. Popular policy biano.
Okay, popular policies are being to us populist.
Okay.
Just say, also you can say populist are. Bono. Tetanus, na ya bono. Bono ko remu tintin. I wasn't a manager. I want budget also.
Sure.
And if any
popular means who you defender. Ya bono gom
bono clear. Se bono ko pomo. Se bono ko bi pomo.
But if you are not there, we in Nansen.
and a friend populist.
And then you have a just by the end of the day, the other morning, I show team in a 5. Oh, clear ball and pass will be you get it. So that's what it means. And MPP ban congratulations. Omobe make these promises in Ama.
And that was what the caller was saying.
Ghana for AGD.
I know Papa has said 5 years. Now the Waba 4. And now that's why be a second term or second year man I say or first year name and yeah we blame government no also that than cry and be do with the
why not
now we 4 years a full term 4 every year second term was Kobe still now we blame NDC still now yeah cover
and open your come national service personal for you
what time so cry is almost over some promises that will be delivered
with 8 years went to me
that will be delivered
you be deliver
o ka kire oba say etina wo ko school a
you free
etina wo ko school a me ye jollof a chi akokọ na mato so ama akora ne sole anopa na wo ko school na o say mama me jollof no o si o be di anwa mu when the child be disappointed.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pacha France and our free.
And Pacha me free Katwa.
Okay, Pacha France saying.
Pacha me free Katwa, friend me courage.
Okay, courage. Pacha my TV set number from Kakane team directly from the phone. Why?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm your call some so.
Pacha me da mwasipa ni ejumadi amudi on TV so. Why are they papa because this is the only TV station I mean who said Omapa they are seeing the real issues on the ground. Because most of the TV stations they just some money issues they just bring people that will support the idea of what is going on in the system that they don't want us to know. But I mean we say more program is very genuine and we are seeing the real issues that the youth are suffering and what is going on in the system. Jamwasipa munko jumadi musuna. Bompa esenya ko be bie mata banuna. Mutinya broadcast na ko wiase nyina because near cost wo Ghana sisia no enye. It's very bad. We the youth are suffering too much. The system is down to zero. And it's because of somebody on person will be tea near cost. Like why not doing say on person will be tea bia. And it's not fun. As in your platform to some say, I bet in your poor boom. And no I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's a set. Yeah, that's a offer. Yeah, that's a friend. Cause I share Active TV. The Pie Cobo Mike, I will say, sure,
because you know.
The thing is clear. Masa, yeah, Castle, Capi, Messima Tama, Ewahe, no way Yaba. And no drink and then
you be a security doors on say, yeah, funny panel. Me man cut off forms in it. But one way or the other, Ghana and Nibi Kotobi, a cotton form could waste time. Young fan.
And no cry another issue because
young fan.
Last will be raising concern, mammy.
Obi take us one, men take us one. In so more than man, maybe be amity, in so and yet the mammy with ya. Cecilia, but Obi take us one, so more than man. And you can't issues we are, say, politics. And I know video a boy on your quanta goes as you are fond of Obi to a form to attach and was I
do a follow on that story. Hello, good morning.
I'm all right to say.
Pacha for 7 of free.
But me and my son bedroom not a dance about the sound. Get you hammer side hole.
Okay.
If you
hello. Hello.
But say a winner, a certain name can go. Hello, meet you, perhaps. Oh, say, or you say, oh, Cecilia, could you be our who said that they were winning or more to put down you to push in the floor. So, if you want to come on, when you say your baby, dear Magana, Mahama or also made the but also not any ground. Said the oil can would be check. And so by no, I would have the boat over on Petty Zanka, I would have the boat. So, it is all one of India. In the ambit of Mokabaum, and some boat.
Yeah, as I said, Clement has somehow has a Ukato be said, Yamintu and a car. undi na tem
da bi na di atem ina di atem
so oya papa akechon be papa oya boni akechon be
hello good morning hello good morning
Hello.
Pacha France fan Alfrefi
hwe o eje mu kasi na
before we pass so Pacha ofra my TV set na embra form let's say me directly from the phone utie me wo TV ni so a me no nkomo no enkoso ye nti bomodian say obetie me directly from the phone my TV set na embra form
o kasi na minti obi ka oni di na atem sisi ya me gina he na usu ne phone na me tam phone na me se me de ma gi isu aka se Clement ya minti a ka me ka amen what you say ade na me ye ma won usi na minti a me ka say me ye wade na ye ro usi na minti a me ka
hello good morning
there's nothing wrong with it
hello good morning hello good morning
oh
okay
networking.
I think still up so tie me
enti na minti a ka nya didi atem people should get it e wo bible wose oba ntem no kita na katua e de bru bia se de na dwuma tie ti na me betuo bia ka se de na dwuma etie e de no call fan come market the last time I call e ma no moto ade e ho no minim se mabusuani wom de aba minim obi e fan come market o me ma me obi na me sister nton ade e obi but who do fan come market na akɔhwɛ ma no de we o motete wo o ma ye busa na o hwɛ e ma no e de nim e mobo and you don't want us to say it because enemy ma me na te market wo bi ntia. You will say it. A real issues.
But you see, some of the arguments they say we are always talking about the bad in the system. Remember, we will come to that discussion. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacha first, say for now, Frefi.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. It's on Pacha first, say for now, Frefi.
Very Latif. The Frefi Madina.
Okay, Pacha, yetio.
The course no, as I say, one because the Bugatti says they are so and in China Copasua. There's also the meaning. Papa no have a personal buy. You can make Bernard or bread. Now, there I say, there is no qua. I better affected on a phone in a. And I'm in the picture of the car. This much for a mechanic.
Yeah, I said, Ofre, who said most of
Yenka
papa na government.
But when we took a free SHS, near kind of free SHS and say, eh,
tie as di kan yi say we NDC we MPP no to nchen na tie nipa na sem no work and say oboa free SHS yenko you say e good but we can do better with it.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacha France, say for now, Frefi.
I'm
O kasa FIFA.
Kaswa.
Kasa ke Pacha ko asem so.
Kaswa. Hello.
TV.
Pacha ofra Dumu TV set no. Let's hear me directly from the phone.
For volume
and my volume didn't cut down. My volume didn't cut down. Let's hear me directly from the phone.
2-0.
Yes, I even with your man so because yes, I my program ne
start.
Nyama bisa no.
The truth is that any ma born no edo so chair papa. That is the truth. Wa won't you say no opa fa every sector, every department be a work.
Abaya
na hwe omoye memfa aban wo de fa sector no ye can reach NDC ba
mama hwe agree
ye be addressing say
planting for food and job see ultimate top board minister of agriculture or see about the whole Africa on your champion ultimate board ye do see no say do see say be ultimate on 4 cities and 10 cities
o to board ye en ye kotobi ye ti one say mawa ebi ton no de mu odu kakra no 2 cities de mu nyedu ne 1 city ebi a mene me koto ne sa de onu ti fie no so de o se e ya amanyo sem ne ye no oto ne ma ne sei e ono ana sem o de ase fa sector bia wo kru mu bia o fa sanitation ministry na ye kru mu ha Ghana wa un fichire ho no e hotel sei o area na o te no sanitation ministry na wo so se area na e clean e hotel sei over roads and highway
COVID-19 on my free water or electricity bill somehow
no we na bill na cost
over roads and highway
I'm not saying I can't the good things about here.
So we can good na say papa no bibi kakra wo ho eto chima na wa kan kan.
Aban we see or the eco juice about why employing for.
Ekunfi juice ni de say wo kan ya ja tu say aba. Oh ya ja tu.
Me say bone no the enye no edo so chen dey.
Enti ebe overshadow no.
And let me tell you something. Ade a man for getting it wrong and say. Say aban esi hospital a eni kan say ebo na ba so. I didn't hear. Me sure no pa na me dware na mba adwuma na mbeti na be analysis I was say ebo ma ba so na. Da bi. Ba ma adwuma de wo say e ka. E ya aban asede so obesi hospital. E na nya aban no onko ye adwuma wo ba bia nkopi sika mesi hospital. E ya isika. E na asan to aba ma no. And aban bia is to serve the people. It aban si hospital any news.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pa cho do mutiri set na ma wa me teme ho me ho go utiri.
Hello, good morning. Look at the Suma. Hello.
Pacho, do mutiri set me tie me directly from the phone.
Me dumunu.
Okay, Pacho, you from Okay, call us so.
Oh, me da wasi me ni nyero ti yo wakasa pan pa ba do atoma kuma so. Na me share so kan ko e. No shira mu nia, no pe na me shu program no. Mo ko pa na mo kan. Na me shira mu so da program ye kesi ye de bia yin ti mu sa. Bye bye.
Yo, bye bye. Nyamin show. So fair.
Aban si hospital enye news. Enu nti ne ato aba ma no say ene yesen ma ni sika say ji okwa Ghana for your problem ni address ma ye. Iti aban si hospital enye news. But aban si hospital na dia e news.
Say na ba we aba
failing adwuma.
O si hospital baako say ye.
Sure. Say ye ma school for textbooks are enye news. E o ma say dey so ma school for textbooks.
You giving them the money.
Wa adwuma e wo say wo ye.
E fa say obeye ni abo aba.
Correct.
E fa.
Wa adwuma e wo say wo ye no. Say wo ya ye bo wabasu ya mo wabasu e ye wadwuma ba se wa anya wadwuma na eno na problem
no
e dey ntin e to abama me na me ka che na NPP for say omoba power omo me free SHS me na me ka so me one district one factory omo na so omo betumi aye and omo ba be ye no enye omo sika na omo de be you e ye Ghana for sika enti say aban ba na ochi one district one factory me I don't even have to e good say me ka say aban wa ya de nipa de o ya de awbo na ba so a etumi ma na ye mo e che say wani aso but enye mandate say aban ya de aye mo aban ya ba so e ye na sede e na sede wo so ye
if who
contest and I didn't tell me sorry no pa na me kwa adwuma ma adwuma wura nka say eh why ya de say wo ba adwuma no e ma sede say wo say me ba adwuma
that's a contract you have with him
simple ba kasa wa ya de kura ye fe so be kasa wa ba so obeda wase no so obeda wase say me that say oba adwuma no and no there so
it doesn't make sense.
It na ko si o say yenda na say we see hospital.
It doesn't make sense.
Well done. Say e be ka say well done.
NGO bi ana say ankra bi te say the Pure City owner ono atumi di ne botom ska
Pure City International
School ga oduma say owner atumi di ne botom ska ye kwan na eno no say nipa no na obeda na se abo na baso
because you tua tax man
obi antua tax man no ene nye na sede say wo so ye but out of love and I say ohun say ne nkofo bere no wo ye NGO e provide ade the school and I say NGO ye bibia omo na wo se ye bo ma baso but aban ya ade a onya baso bode it is good oh aban ya ade ende opa na bo aban baso o di ase e ye na dwuma and mind you enye ye ne wo se som aban
say so
aban mom ya akwa enye voters we enye Ghana nko awo we are seeing
that's a standard
aban
no because some ba kura some ka say they are coming to serve.
Every leader is a servant. What you say the servants are rather the leaders enti aban wo ba wo na wo se wo be som citizens no enye citizens na be som but I am unfortunate table no I vice versa aban ne ba mumu ana enkofo ne na esom aban ye hospital
okay
ye mu hia basobo
Clement give me a discussion na next element about na anope me about national service fund into into omokaye no honorable Okuja to Oblakwa or the also the two salaries the 2 month salary Emma Napco Emma national service for
we any hia basobo
thank you and well
because
done
ni also what the salary ni bottom sika and the amount we ni ebebo na baso
and I think he's one of the MPs he has always been in the news. I mean, Tama in Tokwesi or Ukraine, he was or any video able to call her. I check the welfare of the students before buying craft.
And Honorable Kennedy Japan so was our passion or was our mercy no more brono at the many pa. You get it? Sa enkofo na omadi omobotom sika e de ya de ebua omaina na say de ya de what aban ye no omo na mum na ye bo omaba so ti some people like Honorable Kennedy Japan omo ne ma bi omadi omobotom sika ye no they are people that we have to praise them.
Anyway, what come here if you ngan ka be hwe me eye madam for bi owo adenta o teacher ni o se me mbo eye NDC eye MP no wo adenta no Ramadan, Honorable Ramadan Abaso. Or say teachers some more adenta municipal assembly. No more games. And your school no teachers sleep. Or more games na. Or my invite MP no. It's not MP ni tremo baby. Or more games na MP ni bisa say then or more ye. And also obika so teachers say well we no more games. And also oh na teachers sabo municipal assembly more game
Man
can't tell me. Na member na say you. We see rural supermarkets, drinks, any pie anyway, and
sure
that gesture alone my teachers in
why not
energy, and then he or teachers in say next time we be sir
sure at least as president of the area yet Kroma na Pure City International School na Odumasi owner ne desk ono ade ne botom sika aton or say
at the
command school.
Aban what resources saying
individual or the command school. And we have a buying call for they are well to do than Pure City International School owner, but they are not doing it.
They're not doing it. Unless they want to contest for an MP and
sure. So these are people omune was a ball mabaso. It's not my Kennedy Japan, Honorable Kennedy Japan Dino. Omune was a ball mabaso. For near maybe they said the problem by an Canada Japan moke canko or Massassi Skakofa, Yanko be free Kuwait in other country. We are citizen, and you was said, yes, obey question authority because you read the citizens, you know, you choose the authorities. And you're near to Abamana, and you're gonna phone it to Abamana. It's another area, don't you say it? And you're gonna phone a man and it's car. Into often could see hospital, my own could see I can watch a manner. We see hospital no sooner in senior, I can watch a manner.
Okay. I had any day segment ABC, but at the end of the day, no, Senator Canada and say we expect governments to use our resources very well and judiciously. Now, to be before no enya and home for so. And Clement was talking about how taxes are used other countries.
So bad for so.
How so bad for so my. You see, when we are using our taxes judicial, that means we are a home for so. What catch me say we need to have more.
But no, now beka.
And you open our beka. Inti me pamocho aban yesremo. Ya ne beka. Ye beka when you near san kibiama, near some advice.
Oh, why not?
Yes, sir.
They
you know the right thing.
They are useless. Council of State phone to me and media and
almost some pay so 20%.
Council of State.
Council of State.
I will see a council. Your mom,
but crowd much man a relative because who to me for me para me fa.
Asa.
Me para me tie.
And the media phone into a buy for. Into was say omo to a buy for na Council of State for na buy. So pay no the mass uncle.
That so that be I say I buy share TV station money. Show ni na any radio station money show ni na
no more be a foot only free.
A foot only free but now just say at the end of the month no.
But the only problem is that you are buying or more a yenti obia until advice. Can you say there?
But Obi said me bisa question say which a rhetorical question.
No problem.
Why should a government have about 1,000 presidential staffers? Or the more day? I had any discussion ABC Fabia and entertainment Obia and Clement at the active bite Ebertwaso, not the area Jumedi so we were medini agent what Yabia Doma or Chama Sambe Trase. Entertainment updates up next. Don't go anywhere.